essentials. Snake guy's watching you, yeah? Here's my do-it-yourself wound care method. Essentials. This is chlorosilver. This is leukoplast medical tape. This is a Carasoft wipe. Leukoplast. No, I missed to say Carasoft wipe for years. That was the brand I used. This is leukoplast. Now don't try anything you do essentially home. If I want to put honey on my voice, I think it helps. That's up to me. I'm not saying people should be doing it. YouTube can be sensitive, so anything medical, and I like to use disclaimers. This is chlorosilver. And there was a doctor that instructed me to do this. Like, you ask your doctor, you might say something else. You talk to a licensed physician before making any change to diet, lifestyle, supplementation, and medication. But the doctor I don't work on. They told me that I can use this chlorosilver for wound care. Here comes the doctor in charge, doing wild life. Break it up when he opens the door. Done too much wild life. Up here on this mountain top. Doing wild life. Sleeping on the interstate. Doing wild life. Like sitting on pins and needles, things fall apart. It's scientific. You get a board any time you like. Yeah, so do I. Keep together to prevent exasperation of the injury, which might be a minor one. But a physician who knows what he's talking about knows that you should give great care even to minor wounds, because even small wounds can become infected. There's other people that roll and do jiu-jitsu and stuff, and it come down with staph infections and ringworm and stuff, which can be just a little scratch in the skin and it becomes a huge problem. So if you're more large, you should take care to clean your training equipment and then take measures to prevent infections. There's going to be things internally that can strengthen the immune system, make it less vulnerable to bacteria and other things. And then external protection. There's at least 75 kilos of water at the bottom. Står kvar i en bratt charsa. Jag vet inte charsa. Charsa får man hiska mot hand. Jag gör från här. Det släpper inte. Det är för mycket kvar. if you play sports, martial arts, or soccer, or basketball, I can recommend these type of compression sleeves. These are says copper, I bought on timber, and they're good. They're thick, pretty thick, so they're not these compression sleeves that are made from like yoga pad material, spandex. They have some thickness to them, so it gives you a little bit of padding. And you can adjust it if I want to be really tight about around the knee. I can pull them up, and because it narrows, it becomes tight before I pull it. So it helps keep the legs warm, and it gives you a little bit of padding, which means if I was wearing the shorts, it kept kicking, especially against the high frequency in the band. Eventually, I get some kind of skirt or something, so you have the right reflections. So it gives you heat, compression, a little bit of scratch proofing. This is good. I think I bought a 2-pack of these on Timber for about $10 maybe. 2-pack mean about for each leg. That's it. Muay Thai is one of the best martial arts forms you can practice. In my view, if you live in a city and you want to start training in martial arts for self-defense, and you pick in between Krav Maga, judo, boxing, and what else, karate maybe, Muay Thai would be the best one. It'd be up there at the top. Meaning it's a martial arts system that's based off of competition, sport competition, but it has brutal roots, where they used to have it even more brutal than it is now. But it's often it can be effective in the street as well. And a lot of it's not like it's martial arts that only work in the gym or something like this. It works better in the street, because if you get tripped, for example, this grappling, it's not just striking. There's signs of 6 or 8 games or whatever. There's boxing. Because why would you pick boxing only? If you can pick Thai boxing, you can want Thai. So boxing, it has the straights, you train the jabs, head movement, uppercuts, hook punches, crosses, everything. Now you have Thai boxing. They train the same thing. It's boxing. The jab, the right hand, the uppercut, everything, footwork, head movement, guard, how to attract yourself, and elbow strikes, and knees, and kicks. There's also grappling, called Muay Thai. So boxing doesn't really have grappling. Muay Thai is grappling, and the grappling is pretty much like the clinch, the tight clinch that control the neck, and pull your opponent, like fixing your opponent and hitting him with knees and elbow strikes. And they also have takedowns, which means using the legs to take it down. Like to have your neck, and they use the leg to take it down. So Muay Thai is a good martial art form. Like sitting on pins and needles, then fall apart. Side two. These also come from timber. And then it's a honeycomb, rough rectangle form pads with a honeycomb. You know, after using them and washing them, they fall apart. So they're a little bit messed up. But still, it's a layer of fabric between my skin and my dummy, which is all I need really. There you go. Don't write in the comment section if you like butter get blocked like this, buddy. I like those specific. think they will get meat as they call it, like on. Back a bit. So. As I get close in here, it can be constant, so this is an answer for me. Move back here, my hip moves up, so it has to get power in the kick. Leaning back just a little bit. Not too much. And then also, this punch range. As I move into punch range, a little bit this kick. Leaning back a little bit can make me hard to hit. Muay Thai has the planted hand, that's not Muay Thai. You put the hand in, which will cover your eyes, make it harder for you to see. They help you to land it. Also, it's put something in the head. So, how I like to do this is I like to do a palm strike. Sometimes not just a touch it, but I also like to see do a palm strike, so I'm here with the palm. And then you do power and strike, suk. My punches, knees, you heard about kicks såna kanske. Jag sa typ yoga, så deep kicks. Wow, okay. And it's like sounds like gunshots. Yeah, my punches and elbow strikes sound like gunshots too. Very impressed by that people rolling for like 30 seconds attack a heavy bag and then that mysteriously disappears. Try, he would never be able to do a live. He would never dare to do a live training scheme like this, like what I'm doing. All the boys in the world. A lot of times I start my training session with boxing over, boxing pre and then I transfer, I go over to elbow strikes and corporate elbow strikes. So boxing first, then elbow strikes, and then knees and kicks. Sometimes I go later on to MMA and do takedowns. Now I'm not going to do punches now. I do palm strikes. It's the same ball dynamics. Palm strikes can be effective. Instead of going bang, 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 I'm throwing the same ball dynamics on the palm strikes. And palm strikes not here with the fingers. The proper technique for palm strikes is throwing them like you throw punches, hooking punches, even straight punches. And you're impacting, if you look at your hand, how to use palm strikes effectively, how to fight with palm strikes, how to throw palm strikes, proper technique. It's impacting, hitting with the bottom line. Look at my hand. Put a line in the middle, right on the knuckles here. You want to hit with that line down, not that line up. So it's not hitting with the fingers, not like a little slap or smack. So you're punching the wrist bone into the opponent. So this is a 1-2. See, palm strikes. And if you look, it's as if I'm throwing a punch. It's 95% the same ball dynamics. That's what I punch. If you know how to palm strike, you know my Thai. It's very easy for you to learn palm strikes. It's like instead of this, it's this. So it's like the wrist down is the technique in different. It's just the wrist down. The difference is instead of here, it's here. Then hitting with this ball. benefit of palm strikes, especially if you don't have conditioned hands. You're less likely to break your wrists. It's easier than you think. There's more people breaking their fists in street fights than you think. It's not that uncommon. You don't have wraps. There's a reason they have wraps and gloves. And it's about as much protecting the fighter's hands from breaking as it is to protect the other guy's face. It can actually be worse, glove sports. Because if you throw bare knuckle, you have to control your power more. And you can't throw everything super hard, because if you hit here, for example, without wraps and gloves, it's very easy to break your hand. Now if you have big pillow hands, like big boxing gloves, 6 ounces or above, and you got your hands all wrapped up, you can hit like your hands like really hard to the cranium from every angle, with reckless abandon without breaking your hands with it. But if you bare knuckle, it's always saying, we're going to break your hand. So, if you can throw 300 hard shots at a person's head, they take more damage than if you can throw like maybe 3 hard ones and you have to downregulate the power. Now we're going to have the envious beta cuck bitches that have low testosterone. They're jealous. I love that. It's like people get envious because they see a real man, the power of a real man. He's physically powerful and strong and fast and has stamina. And it's like, it just reminds you you're unhappy with yourself, your body, your performance. And it's like you've never been athletic in your whole life, really. Nobody has seen you being like extraordinary ever, like a hater. Nobody's ever seen you be extraordinary. And it's like you're sitting hating on Mike's out, and hating on Mike's out. Mike's doing stuff that I'm not doing. If you're going to talk about people, because other people want to see you better than that. Most guys don't even have the courage to show their face on camera. And they have like fear of like public speaking, and it's like I don't dare to be in a video. Now, so that's like a fear that most people are enslaved by. The average toxic person they just watches other people's stuff and hates on it and stuff. They have a fear like they don't have the courage to show themselves from the world, especially not performing something, like playing an instrument or singing or engaging on kind of art. Why would I was raise my shoulder, bring my leg up in the shape position, and get out of the range. I've been thinking about writing a book on how to do from home. I've been saying that for free. There's lots of people that are having a desperate need of healing. And I see them fumbling in the dark and being scammed by people telling them about constant healing and stuff. So I might start taking clients, coaching. I can do anything from health, weight loss to healing specific health problems, helping people with asthma, allergies, mental health problems, panic attacks, people are mold sick. here, and this is guard for punches and stuff. Elbow punch, react the elbow punch close to this one. And then crash down like this. Right in the day dams. Throw it like a few times. That's a re-breaking power. If I hit with the spinning hook kick to the left side of the opponent's body, it will break ribs, it will hit him in the liver. This generally is very bad. With this kick, hitting to the left side of the body can be devastating. It can break the ribs, it can hit the liver, drop the person. Here I have a target for low-level attacks, like shin kicks. I've invented my own knife-handed martial arts system, and also another martial art form, steel cup shoe fighting. And this is used for toe kicking. Now, toe kicking is something you can do without steel cup shoes. But I've invented my martial arts system, steel cup shoe fighting. And this target zone will be like the ankle there. And here, the kneecap. This target zone for steel cap shoe kicks is the shin bone from the front and pretty much at a 45-degree angle. Like here. So chief target zones for the legs, attack to the legs with steel cap shoe attacks, is the knees from the sides to the inside, and then down the shin bone. I don't care how conditioned your shins are. Being kicked with steel caps by someone like me that can kick hard and fast and accurately. If I connect to your shin bone, no matter how conditioned your shin bones are, you're gonna feel that. You can shatter that bone to break the kneecap. See here, these are kicks to the knees with steel cap shoes. Now I like to catch them like this. The foot bones can be conditioned, like every other ball. Now don't try anything you see me do at home, including the wound care I did before. Talk to the doctor before doing any type of work. Consult a medical professional. There's a target zone. Here. I'll be at the side now, giving that tool so that you can see there's a target on here. You're not often looking to this. Wow. See, so I'm going to take the same target zone. And I just let my intuition, my body, physical intelligence, what kick is the right kick, just happen naturally. So if I'm here, I want to attack to that target zone. See, that's the right way. Step a little bit here, well, then still go here, or straight like this, or pendulum it more. Now when I get here, this is a better kick, more natural flow. Here, if I go here, it becomes this. See? This is the capture fighting 1, 2. Here. See here. Kick right in the day dance, bitch. shoulders. There's another common I could practice. 1, 2, power left or elbow side. 1, 2 on many things. Boxing 1, 2. You're not trying to make your left too hard, just connect with it. 1, 2. This is one of my favorite drills to do. When I have this on, I put this on for self-training, so I can do this low level knee attack. So here, left, jump back and here with power right here. It's like a jab, 2. Left, shoulders up, 2. See? Then from here, 1, 2. It's better. And none of the jealous, beta-hated pussies, the head of me in the chat, can move like I do. See, they can't accept the challenge because they know they're bitches. So that's why they're hating on me. So an anonymous coward shows up in my chat. No, you're doing it wrong, you suck. No, I'm doing it impressively well. And that's why they hate it. David Goggins and haters. People on the internet hating on it. It comes down to people don't want to see being better than them. See? That's what it's about. I've never seen a fucking hater in my chat saying I suck at what I'm doing, which I'm obviously not. I go click the channel, person like you said, go to channel. Oh, they have videos of their own, do martial arts. And they're all better. No. I've never seen a hater do better than me. I've never seen a person hate on my chat when I play martial arts who has videos of their own. And if I would challenge them, it's like someone comes in and you do it wrong. Okay, upload a video yourself, training live on YouTube. And then we can compare and contrast. We can take a poll. Take a poll. Who's better, me or this guy? Link to the live stream. You never do that. Because the reason you're hating is because you're inferior. I've proven that I'm not the type of guy. I love that too. Have a guy in my life. I prayed to God after I got saved that He made me stronger, faster, better fighting. And I've learned boxing techniques, Muay Thai, kickboxing, stick fighting, knife fighting, self-trained, self-taught. Didn't need anybody to help me. There's some people I thought the opinion that I respect, like my wife's father, who's a retired ex-Muay Thai fighter. And a person like that, I'm actually like, hey, what do you think about this? Okay. Now, it's not that I need that. It's just like a bonus, which I don't talk for being able to learn it myself. I can ask somebody who's got some experience. So here's the point. I'm not one of these guys. I laugh at it when I see like boxing coaches, martial arts instructors be like, how to kick with power. Do I look like a guy that needs these videos? No, I'm not the type of guy. I'm not the type of guy that needs these videos where it's like a boxing course. Learn to punch hard or something like this. Learn to throw power shots or how to get good hand speed. Or somebody's like, how to kick. I don't need this. He said, oh, the CG said, yeah, you can go watch the replay, my past videos, TikTok videos. I'm punching hard, kicking hard. I got hand speed. Understand? So, if you have God in your life, all things are possible. I also broke the record with punching power machine after I prayed to God. So, you're looking at God's glory because I prayed to God who by faith, see, Samson, type of Samson. But I prayed to God with the competent extraordinary physical feet. Not as other men, they couldn't break the record. I prayed to God to break the record, punching power machine, an arcade hall, and I broke the record. And I had at least 3 witnesses to that, which was like a downscaled Samson, where Samson prayed to God who was able to do a physical feat. One of the first things I started praying about after becoming a Christian, getting saved, was that God will help me to get stronger, faster, harder, better, faster, stronger, better, finer, and stay that way. And I've stayed strong and fast. And I've gotten better. I've learned all kinds of fighting techniques. I'm not going to perform right now. That's for many life effects. Sideways push kick. Jumping side push kick. That's what I call it. There's another drill I should be able to. Push kick with the left. As soon as I connect here, I switch kick. I switch to this. Like a double tap, see? Same kick, different leg. In rapid succession. Sit here. And as soon as I connect, that's the second one. Or start from here. See there. Det tror like a bit, change the tire, kind of second chord with probably A minor. Don't fuck them up. I'm gonna do my stuff. Whack, 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 whack. Now here's the real deal. The steel cap through kicks. If you're not understanding physics, human anatomy, and martial arts, and you're questioning the potential efficacy of steel cap through kicks to the shin and kneecap, search UFC leg break or the UFC shin break. And that's a bone on bone, which means a pro martial artist, not an average guy, but a guy's been living to toughen up his body, condition his shins by thousands and thousands of kicks over time to harden his shin bones. So a pro martial artist, Thai fighter, UFC fighter, kickboxer, they're not like you. Your shins are not like their shins, which means if you're like an average Joe and a Thai fighter will kick you, and like even if you check it right with the right technique, if you get their bone on your bone, it's gonna hurt a whole lot. And it's gonna hurt you more than them. So if a pro martial artist can have the leg broken by kicking into an elbow bone or another guy's shin bone, imagine steel like kicking steel on bone. So here, as I said before, chief targets on steel cap through kicks, kneecap and shin bones. Don't try this at home, you can hurt yourself. It's not like you just get a random pair of steel cap shoes and start kicking things hard to break your feet, your toes. The fit has to be right, yada yada, it's a lot of goes into it, so I don't recommend it. Now, but if you look at, here's my knee, which is here. Shin bone is here. I'd like to be able to, maybe if I can cut the tire and have it tight here, would be good. But for now, I'm going to just lightly tap it if I want to get to see that you can do the shin bone. Here will be the knee. Now, if somebody raises the leg, now the shin bone is at this level. So you can use this target zone to symbolize, represent both the shin, the ankle, and the knee. Because if you look at what people do, they don't have to fight sometimes they'll be raising the leg to as a check or launch kicks from there. So I'm going to go like it. There's a target zone right here. There's a 1-2. Now if I don't want steel cap through if I want to. See? This is a common for you for steel cap through fight. 2 straight kicks. 1. 2 is more powerful. And I can throw them straight from the ground like this. Or raise the leg first and then throw it. Raise the leg first and then throw it. This combo, I like to do it. I'll show it to you here. 1, 2, 3. Which means it's one of my favorite combos to build. Steel cap through fight. 2 straight kicks, boxing, 1, 2, 3 hooks. See, from 1 to many things, but I'm working SAHA. So, 1 straight kick, 2 power right, 3 hook. And how I like to throw this is here, bang, bang, back down to the tippy toe, to the side, and then throw the right kick from there. So it looks like this. See? 1 to 3. 1, 2, 3.
fast or charge up on a more still bit fast. I think if I throw 100 times harder, this ball might actually crack and break and have more of it. So I don't go like that. For my feet's sake and for the thing's sake. That's really different variations. I'm not going to read about it here and try to teach you guys to know anything. But somebody like, I don't know, SAHA or Boka or Rottang, they know how to kick already. And they find this video and think about, well, for street fighting in Thailand, I've got attacked by some street dogs for this. I'm getting into this street fighting stuff, like brass knuckles, pepper spray knives and stuff. Somebody already knows how to kick. It's like, it's gonna take too much time. I don't feel like I'm breaking every step. So this like, people that already know how to kick can get the concept of like how to use the kicking powers. So basically, like a boxer knows how to box, move, body dynamics, force generation, blocking, where to hit, stuff. Now, if you put brass knuckles in the boxer's hand, there's going to be like maybe 5% difference in the technique, but there's still the foundation is there. See, like brass knuckles are going to be like here, so hitting a little bit different and stuff, but it's pretty much the same. So here now is the one of my favorite steel cap shoe drills. And remember, if you watch this, don't look, even if you're a tough guy, don't just put steel cap shoes on your feet, start kicking things, because you can break your toes. So for example, the fit has to be just right, okay? The fit of the shoe has to be just right. So you have steel cap shoes, if they're a little bit too big and loose on fit, and you kick, what will happen? Here's the foot. You connect with the kick, the foot moves inside and crashes into the inside of the cup and you break the toes, or whatever you call your foot. What else is bad? If it's too tight, so your toes are already touching inside the cup the whole time. As soon as you connect with something, the force is transferred like a kinetic energy chain, from the toe into your feet. So 2 examples of a bad fit that makes you total injury, if you can say cups, is too loose and too tight. Too big, too small. So you want to have like just the right fit. And with me, having had, I think it's the 4th pair of steel cap shoes I buy. It's like getting the right shoe and then augmenting the fit by putting in insoles. Sometimes I wore on the bigger shoes like 4 socks, it could be like thick wool socks. And a few times you put like either like padding just to get the fit right. Yeah. So there's a little bit of trickiness that goes into getting the right fit, okay? So don't just strap on wherever you are, steel cap shoes and start kicking stuff, so you can break the top of your feet. So as always, if you have steel cap shoes and you're gonna try tackling something, you don't go like the first time, just kick your hardest. You can try like tapping to kick. So if this was the first time I was gonna try this steel cap shoe fight, here's a tire, okay? It's not a wall. It's a tire. It has some hard and some give. See? It's like, okay, I can kick this hard without any pain. And pain will tell you that it's like, you hurt yourself this little bit. So, see here, I can do this. So it's like, okay, apparently this kick, this hard, I can do it with these shoes. See, it's like certified, it's like tested. I know I can kick, throw this kick, on something pretty hard, without any pain. What about right kick? That hard check, I will kick it that hard, that time, at that angle. That hard, yeah, no pain. Okay, and then you can go, what about this kick? Yeah, I can throw that kick that hard without any pain. Try a little bit harder. Yeah, it works. So. what I could do, that hit me before. Now I would have, it's not going to be enough to have a regular scissor. You need one of these kind of, I guess one of these scissors used to cut steel, like slab steel or like metal or metal. And you could pull size once we use plate scissors. Now you have some big type thing you could cut it, and then just put two of them, one on top of the other, to make this better for this. So I'm going to do some more of my typical combos here. Steel cut shoe fighting, Microsoft steel cut shoe fighting system, 1, 2. But from here, no stance, no guard. Just sword up. From here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And I like to do like this. 1, 2, go down to the tippy toe, kind of like this. See, I call it a tippy toe. Whereas a perfect set, it's like it's a setting system. From here, either from here or from here. And that's all the three. So the first two is pretty straightforward. 1, 2. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. And with these kicks, it unlocks target zones and ways of attacking that wouldn't be that effective without the stick up shoes. For example, if the guy's arm is here, even like that, hanging down, a kick with the shin bone to the rib cage is not going to be that effective because the arm, even if it's hanging down, so kick into the arm. Now here, even if there's a guard, like this, I can kick, get in front, behind, around the arm. So from here, you can kick here, see. If you kick a up kick, it's going to hit the arm first, take some power, and not going to grip the rib cage. Now with the stick up shoe kick, you can just notice you can hit here. See? Here's the another one of my favorite kicks. It's like a boxer's uppercut. Kicks to the head can be fade out, so don't kick to the head while in the middle. So here. That's uppercut kick. And that guy is taller than me. I'm 5'11". So I don't know what this is. He's tall. So I call this uppercut kick. Because much like a boxer's uppercut, I'm aiming to connect. You're connecting under the chin. Now if the chin is tight, you can still connect at more of a frontal angle to the mouth or the front of the face. See? I like this. So we're going to the uppercut kick. See? Right on the jaw or under the jaw. How to set up the hammer fist to the face. You do not want to hit like this, because if you hit with the wrist to this part of the cranium, it's easy for you to break your hair. You want to hit targets on the hammer fist attack, standing hammer fist. It's this little oval here, like this area. ultimately. Like the jaw, mouth, nose. And also to the side of the ear. Or like this. So I like to do the hammer fist. Set them up with a jab level change. So I like to get down here than the hammer fist. So not here, if I'm here, I just end up hitting too high and impacting the wrong part of my body, especially if it turns his head. So I want to get low, also position to launch the hammer fist is from down here. Which means if he's so much taller like this, well, I can stand normally and deliver it like optimally. But if it's about the same height, his head is here, I want to go down and hit him with the hammer fist. It almost came out. Okay. So here we go. Now we do this kick here. Boom. Right in the bread basket. From the side. Up kick. There. And even with my outstretched legs, that kind of stiff right now, I can connect there. So you don't really need to be super lean to connect it. Now from here. I also plank toes stick up two kicks. Left side of the body especially, but the rib cage. So here, rib cage. Obviously, T, push kick. Now, kick like this can be effective stick up shoes. See here or here. We make it less like this and more like this. Okay? Same basic as like a T push kick. See here. Now raise it, and then stå med på källor. See? I don't want to go to the bottom, I can break it down. There's no good place to hear these. Right in the dead legs. Get tall, dress. Yeah, we do this. Yeah, it's up that kick. Now, these kicks are easy to throw, but can still be effective. That's the camera angle. I go back to check immediately because it's happy I watch the beat, but within timestamps. Like 1 minute, 32 seconds, 11 minutes, 1:32:08. Talk about the 1, 2, 3 or something like this. And it's like it happens about here. It's like, oh, I wasn't in view when I was doing that. So I don't like being out of view. So here we go. that is effective to the groin inward. Keep going towards the hip bones. Normally we want to keep the shin bone to the hip bone. Or at least you can target the hip bone like the hardest ever going. Now, I like to hit those on the hip. Now if you target center mass, you have very active chest landing. Gold throws with the target hit to the hips with this hooking. I like to hit with the heel. Either with the heel here, or see. So either grab impact like this at the head, with the back of the heel, or more pushy with the bottom of the foot. See. Close line. And now I targeted the solar plexus with the heel. Get up really here. We'll do 100 straight kicks. So I fall from the number forward. 100 straight kicks, front kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. That's 10, so I count to 10, that's a set. So these are count the sets. That's 2 sets, 20 kicks. 80 to go. Pop, pop, pop. That's 30. There you go. It's gonna slide. That's good at this time. That means these are push kicks. They're supposed to push. So it's being pushed. That's good. 30. That's 40. 60 left. That's 50 kicks left. Ten kicks in this serve, so 50 left. Sixty, 40 kicks left. Seventy. Sorry, left. 30. Maybe 9, 20 kicks left. Got me hungry. I lost count, so I'll do 10 more to make sure. No, for sure. Now, 3. This is a kick. 1, 2, 3. 3. Pretty high. Here. Yeah. From here you can just slow down rest like that much. About the hip, we have to raise. And that's all. Now I can do a switch here, set up the opposite position for the next kick. That times I like this combo here. Maybe 1, maybe 2, 3. See? Maybe it rolls that way. If it's here, 1, 2, 3. And the 3 can be up here too. I like to call it this area. Anyway, the rib cage, it can hurt. You do one of my favorites. I'll do my 1, 3 combo again. 1, 2, push kick. 1, 2, 3. Here you go. then we still cup one. Cup kick to kneecap or board. 2, 3. Now I go here and show you. I can step in with it. So from here, I will touch myself. And what I like to do is sidewalk like this. See? It becomes these small little steps. Like, and any of these steps, you can launch it. See? There's like notches on a machine or something like this. It's like every bounce is a launch position. So it's like bang, bang. Now here it can be launched. Here, see? Here, and that's all the launch position. You can throw it anywhere, anytime. But the best time, see, is that. If you look at the step, you play back. What I did right before launch the kick. That's the launch position, the timing, the open timing. Not from straight here. See, by the time you're walking here, see, it's here. See, Mike, it's a walk. No, it's a right kick, bitch. No, bitch, it's a right kick. Mike, it's a walk. No, bitch, it's a right kick. Right in the day dance. Baby back ribs. Bar, stomach, up front, hammer. In about money. Now, look at this. Okay. This is what it is. Bloopers. I'm blue, dabby dee dabby die, dabby dee dabby die, dabby dee dabby die. I got a blue collar, okay. I have a girlfriend and she is a blue. I'm blue, dabby dee dabby die, dabby dee dabby die, dabby dee dabby die. iPhone 60, iPhone 65, iPhone. Conspiracy. Okay. In the beginning. Okay. In the beginning. Okay. That's what preacher wants. He was talking his words. He was like starting to read the Bible because he showed me. He's gonna start reading Genesis again. It's like in the beginning. Eventually got the. If you have pronunciation problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 pronunciation problems. They want hit me. Okay, yeah. This is baby stuff, by the way. This is light. A lot of guys, I said it before, I say it again. The truth is, a lot of guys in the 30s couldn't do 15 to 30 seconds of hard and fast, intense shadow boxing without gassing out. Say,
And if you have any experience in martial arts, you know that shadow box is about a tenth as hard to do, as laborious as actually impact techniques, where you're generating force that's actually hitting hard. Like hitting a heavy bait, it's easier to shadow box and practice combos than doing the same combos on a bag and not like look ridiculous like you Peter Pan. See? Well, not that it should make it look ridiculous. There's a time and place to go live and just pass the movement patterns and stuff like this. A lot of guys could do 30 seconds of shadow boxing, right gassing out. Jag har inte ens det. So even my 20% is better than a lot of people's 100%. See, this is I wouldn't boast about this, it'd be ridiculous. Where it's like, I call this light work, and as some gaslighting person, it's like guys be like, coach, don't you do anything light. It's like the day after I make a light chemistry video. It's like, no, I don't do anything light, try to sound tough. It's like, my light, looking at your training videos, are on the level where you're like really postulation. It's like, yeah, I'm training real hard. I'll go all out, okay? And my light, will go live training session. My light is your heart, see? Where it's like, you're like, yeah, I'm really training hard today, going an hour, hitting the bag. Okay, I'm gonna train hard, okay? It's like, yeah, me going light, it's the same intensity. Bar, stun, uptown, Hannah, win about money, okay? This is how we spend money. Blueberries by the pound, interviews by the pool, considered a fool because I dropped out of high school, hanging pictures on the wall, okay? I hit the limelight because I ran tight, go up like the world trade, born sinner, the opposite of a winner. I remember when I used to eat sardines for dinner, and that's tonight and tomorrow. Whatever. Tell me, how long will I live? Eternal life and forever. I'll make you rich and famous, but you gotta sell sugar to children. Okay. Tell me, how long will I live? Eternal life and forever. Okay. See? But would I be the G that I want? You'd be more of a G than you ever thought you could be or ever was. Okay. Murder was the kid. Okay. Oops, I see demons. My baby's about to have a baby. Okay. But what I mean, you know, you'd be more. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think the last one. Some little hater told in the chat, but a weirdo. No, you're a weirdo. You're a scared freak beta cock who's hating on an Afro because you're jealous in the chat. Or because you're paid that gang stalkers gotta drop their ass from cyberstalk. What a weirdo. No, you're a fucking weirdo. And you're projecting. Like, my enemies are weirdos. The people are like watching porn secretly levels, man. They're sugar addicts. They're insecure. They have toxic insecurities. They look like a weirdo. Okay, take a shirt off from me, that's how they feel. They're not special. They don't have any talent. They're mediocre. They're filthy cowards. It's like anonymous. Do you know what a weirdo you are? Toxic weirdo. Like, you're accusing me of something to check with myself. You're a weirdo because you're a person that has like a cyber stalking account that you make just to harass people on the internet. That's a weirdo. I got an account called Walter White, and I'm showing up harassing people because I'm the type of person to make blank channels to attack people online with. See, and Mike is an alpha. He's out here like David Goggins, training hard, consistently, pushing himself, being a man, an alpha man, a leader. But it's not only like he's on a path of self-improvement, but he's also being valued with other people. He's being masculine, and he's teaching other people how to improve themselves. And it's like, I'm a person who's in peanut gallery, hiding. Mike is not a scared coward. He's out here being his face, and he's out here. But it's like, I'm a guy showing up to harass a person and be an internet bully coward. And it's like, I'm not having a picture. I'm a person hiding and limited to be a coward, pathetic person, cyberstalk attacker, somebody chat. So it's like, no, you're the weirdo, okay? You're the weirdo. I'm peculiar, not a weirdo. know who's the weirdo? You're the weirdo, buddy. Oh, I'm so surprised that Mia Torrid video has a sock puppet enormous account up in the chat. What a weirdo. It's spelled W-E-I, not I-E. No, you're the weirdo. Grow a pair of balls or come back with a picture of your face and your name. And have a video of yourself before you start talking shit like one feels account. This is most of the cyber stalkers I get. Look like this. March 2025. Why'd you grow some balls? Let's go to Jack Langenberg's website. They hate it when I do this. Take that, bitch. Stop projecting. People that are freak, weirdo cowards. The average man is a porn addict. They're not like me, they can truthfully give testimony. I haven't watched porn once in 6 months. But the average person is a weirdo. Because if you're watching porn, you're freaky and you're doing something weird. Okay, shameful. Which means you're gonna have to talk to shame about it. So, no, I'm not a weirdo. What you're doing is protecting. You're protecting. Where you are a weirdo compared to me. Contrast to me, you're like a freaking weirdo. We're an anonymous person hiding by anonymity. That's freaking weird. Not like I'm a human being. I gonna have a YouTube channel, do things online. Picture of my face. My name is Mike, and I'll be doing things. Where you're like, I'm gonna be out there harassing people that are better than me. And it's, I'm a coward, I'm doing something wrong and weird, see. So I can't have it associated to my real identity because I worry my boss or my friends, family, know what I'm doing. Or that will get in criminal, like some kind of problem because I'm harassing people. It's like, oh, so I'm doing something that I have to hide. So who's the fucking weirdo? You're the fucking weirdo. You scared pussy. You fucking scared. You're not man enough to fuck with me. Okay, fuck you, you fucking hoe. You pathetic little scared freak. I'm a little scared pussy bitch freak. I'm hiding by him like a scared fucking rat, okay? Harassing people like. But why is I doing that? Who's the fucking weirdo? I'm a man, I'm being messy, I'm teaching things to other people, being helpful. And look, you're in here harassing me. Who's the fucking weirdo? Go around back to government handler. You little, you fucking know. Go back to government handler, take orders. What's my next? I go harass this person. Go leave a positive comment on this sellout shit pastor's YouTube channel. Great teacher, pastor. Go to Jackie's channel. You're your best teacher ever, Jack's man. Then the same people separately about my time. I'm like, you suck. No, you're the fucking weirdo, buddy. I didn't sleep for more than 20 hours. I've been training hard. Well, harder than most. I'm gonna end up. Okay? I gotta finish up and end the stream. There's a better video. This is what real man looks like. Not a soft sissy. I'm 36. Unfortunately, now the average man in his 30s, L-tick man, most of them are L-tick men, low testosterone IQ having. There's an epidemic now. There's an epidemic, and the Illuminati deep state of water. This is one of the else that I have. That I can see why most men are weak and how they've been weakened by the deep state. And I can see the solution and teach how to deal with it. And one of the things I've been focusing on is there's an anti-testosterone agenda. With the average man, the Illuminati deep state had succeeded in effeminizing the average man, weakening them physically. lowering the testosterone levels. Which is why you have so many men in the 20s with dad bods. Men in the 20s, like 21, 2, 3, 4, up to 30, with dad bods. Either that or they're super skinny. So. Yeah, you're the weirdo harassing people online. And I live for this type of shit. This type of stuff that maybe like tomorrow I'd be bored and I'll go text a member call and say something I start make my blood boil. I fuck it, I go live på off on Steam and do other training stream of this. So, but that's not what they go for when they do things like this. Yeah, det skulle bli en video. The Rumble stream at least. Yeah, so I'm a persecuted Christian talking video. That's why I get so much hate online. A lot of the targeting I get online, it's cyber stalkers. Paytech gang stalking trolls. I record a video. About 20-minute video on gang stalking in Swedish, speaking the truth about the targeting. And it's not every video is the same, but it's gonna be, they say the truth doesn't change, but it's gonna be different angles, different parts of it I deal with. And it was a pretty good video. Then I uploaded it to my Facebook. And I guess when I uploaded it to my TikTok, I cut up into 2 parts, because 10 minutes is the limit of a video, I think. This will be part 1, part 2, I guess. No, I don't look like him, you fucking retard. What a fucking idiot. Somebody wrote James Wick. Do you know James Wick? You look like him. No, I don't fucking look like him. I don't look like James Wick. Completely different. Now, if I look at his physique, well, yeah, I have a fighter's physique. Meaning I'm built like UFC fighters. I have a warrior's, a fighter's built still. Meaning, if you look at my body, I have the same physique body type, a fighter's build, as pro welterweight boxers. I say, oh, yeah, you fucking retard. Go look at pro boxers welterweights and look at my YouTube shorts when I'm flexing. Shut off. See? I have the same physique as pro fighter athletes. That's the build I have. Not a build for flexing on stage for 30 seconds. Lived up a baby like Mr. Olympia or stuff like this. I have a fighter's physique. A perfect blend, an ideal physique. A perfect blend of strength, speed, stamina, endurance. Okay. I have the speed of a featherweight and the punching power of a heavyweight. So, James Wick, somebody came into the chat. Do you know James Wick? You look like, no, I don't, you gaslighting freak. No, I don't. I don't look like him, you fucking freak piece of shit. There's a big fucking difference, Nick. ER specialist. Maybe you should see a doctor. James Wick. No, I don't look nothing like him. Get a new nickname, get on a gurney. Take a rest. Get some turban rub on your knee. I feel you got a bad knee. Limp around here being a hater. Most likely like a fucking soul got a bad knee, gotta rub some curve on. I've been teaching bad knee cures for people with bad knees out there. If people have bad knee, I've been teaching cures. Get a crack and put some Nutella on it. Eat it. They'll be like, oh, it feels worse. Yeah, that's how I fix it.
I look nothing like him. The one thing that's similar is our build, where, yeah, I have the archetypical fighter's build. I mean, I have a physique of pro boxer, pro elite athletes, meaning boxers, welterweight boxers, UFC fighters. I'm built like what's the guy's name? Choma guy. I have his body, only he's a heavier weight, which means it's upscale, okay? But it's the same body composition, like shoulder to this ratio, bicep, tricep shape, and everything. It's the same, it's like upscaled, understand? Alex Pereira, yeah. Let's look at Ryan Garcia here. He's a pro boxer. Well, actually, I'm in better shape than he is. I look more powerful. Now, this might be in the bit of a weight cut or something. This after a hard training session, might not be fully hydrated. But yeah, it's like I'm in better shape, if anything. See, I have the same physique, body type build as he does. Only he's bigger. Do you understand? It's like upscaled. It's the same physique, body composition, meaning how I'm built. It's the same arm size to this ratio, everything. It's the same physique. So just because I look like, because I have an athletic physique, doesn't mean I look like other people. I don't look like James fucking Wick. And you're a gaslighter. You try to push my buttons. I don't look like fucking James Wick. Like a retarded idiot. So if you go your short hair and athletic body, you look like this other person. I look, no, I don't look anything like him. You're gaslighting, skunk. So, yeah. The average man is a fucking toxic loser. The average Swedish man and American man watches porn. Like the filthy freak weirdos, you know. At least once a week. Filthy sexual deviant perverts. And when I say that, there's going to be a part emotionally that feel like it's true. Like the mind will work to rationalize it and explain away. Okay? But there's a part that will know that that's true. Meaning, you're watching porn, people watch porn, they're gonna have the walk, so they're gonna know that it's not for shameful, they're gonna feel it. So, the average man is a toxic, wicked, porn addict, freak person. Whereas I live a morally pure life. I'm a Christian man, a noble warrior, you see. I have discipline. I didn't watch porn once in 6 months, and I have high testosterone. So I'm on low T, and high testosterone gives you high sex drive. Whereas the average man is like sits and shakes his wiener, looking at strangers, a deviant sex pervert. That's been normalized now. The average man eats 50 grams of sugar per day. Swedish American man watches porn at least once a week. Doesn't do anything really. Most people are mediocre and they're content to be that way. Me, I'm far from ordinary mediocre. I'm extraordinary, extraordinary. And the average man is ordinary. And he lacks the will to really be extraordinary. Because for the average person to go from ordinary to extraordinary will take a lot of work. Because they're not born with greatness. So it's like if you lack talent, you gotta work really hard. And most people are okay. Yeah, so a lot of the trolling, weird behavior I get online are cyber stalkers. I'm a persecuted Christian, a total individual. So I'm a Christian being taught with this gang stalker persecution program, which is why I refer to myself as a persecuted Christian. Because if I was an atheist, I'd be a persecuted atheist. Okay. It was told this in America, being an American citizen, taught with government persecution. So I'm a Christian being persecuted by the state, Swedish satanic state persecution. There's a lot of rabbit trail of red herrings that people will want to deceive and think, oh, it's not the government, it's the fucking government. If you can think, meaning people that claim they're retarded videos, like, it's not the government, you had to be really retarded then. Because gang stalk has been going on in America for more than 10 years. NSA, CIA, FBI, spying on everybody. You see the same news where it's like, they spy on everybody. Okay, Google searches. This guy got caught because he was searching something on Google, how to hide a border or something like this. Okay, so everybody's being spied on in this day and age. So something this big couldn't be going on for even 1 year in America without the CIA getting wind of it, the FBI, the DHS. Do you understand? The cops. This couldn't take place for one person in America, one target for 1 year, without the government getting know about it. And if it's been going on for 10 years plus in America, and it has more than a decade, and the government has lifted a finger to stop it, that shows they are complicit. See? So it's logical deduction, logical inference. It's logically, like critical thinking, dictates that if something like this is going on, and it is, the government would have knowledge of it. It's been going on for more than 10 years. The government will have knowledge of it within a year of it starting to happen, gang stalking. And they didn't stop it. There's no like press conference investigating claims that gang stalkers was going on. Not even that. See? Which means they're complicit. They are allowing this to transpire at the very least. And I would argue that they are complicit and involved. You can't find one other total video active online that's doing what I'm doing. Teaching the truth on gang stalking. And solutions to targeting problems, to TIA problems. Oh, well, I found this person. Okay. Have they been teaching vitamin C megadosing as a topic, as a concept? Have they been teaching on that? Have they been sharing Tom Lee videos, vitamin C? Have they been teaching you how to set up have they been warning you about covert entry? Have they taught you how to stop it? No. So it's like, if somebody would be like, oh, I found someone, I try to argue that there's somebody like me. It's like, oh, they talk about this, which is like a fundamental, essential thing to bring up if you're going to be called to talk about this. No. Yeah, there's been a lot of copycats, like Matrix, the Ponte, where they will have people, hey, your job is to copy Mike. Scott Snitzer was one of these people, kind of terrorist agents. Then he got put up to, because I'm big on vitamins. He'd be like, oh, stop making videos about vitamins. Why? Because the cat's all out of bags. So Mike is talking about it, so if he has found him, they'll be like, wow, I never had somebody teach about vitamins like this before. You have to teach about vitamins like that. But then they poo-poo and go like, hey, they spend your money here on these direct-end weapon shielding gadgets. Save us money with vitamins. And it's like, yeah, they're reading your mind, definitely. That type of stuff. I don't look like James Wick, I look like Mike SAHA, which is who I am. Things are different, not the same. And things are the same, not different. That speaks for a true story. When I was a boy, I spake as a boy. Now I'm a man, I have forsaken things of boys. You're still thinking like a boy. Okay. When I was was a boy, I spake as a boy, I understood as a boy. Now I'm a man. The problem is, you're still thinking as a boy. What's the guy made a video? It's all these things where it's like he was making fun of me, but it was one of the things where I loved it, understand. It's like Alex Jones. The Alex Jones is like his crash on rants. Some people are like, haha, look at this nut. But it's like somebody made an indie song, a folk song of one of his rants. And it's like he started playing on his radio station. Be like, it was supposed to be a character I'm walking, I think. And it's like, yeah, this is a great song. Okay. So I made a video with from a live stream, bro. It's like some hater was in the chat being silly, juvenile. And I'm like, when I was a boy, I spake as a boy because I act like a boy in the chat. Now I'm a man and I have forsaken these things. Your problem is he's still thinking like being like a boy, speak like a boy. And then somebody clipped it. They made like an edit of that. And it's like it was like a perfect audio clip. So then I had to change the voice. It's like he's still, and I was like in a profound mood. I was like, what the Bible cares about was profound. He's still thinking as a boy. Yeah. When I was a boy, I spake as a boy. And I forsake being a boy. Your problem is you're still speaking as a boy. Yeah. And then they put like a video with like an Indian guru or something like this, like some kind of like Buddha or something like this, with like incense and like 6 arms, stuff like this. And it's like Guru Mike South, something like this, understand? San Saha, the wisdom of San Saha, or something like this. Yeah. Okay. The wisdom of San Saha. And I guess it was supposed to like mock me, but it was great. I actually downloaded, I have it somewhere. Okay. So, Hillary's into really freaky weird stuff, man. She sleeps in the same bed with a freaking weird woman with a hood over her head. And what the heck? The woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. Here is our house in New Orleans. They call the rising sun. And it's been a ruin for many poor souls. Yeah, I know. Gotta finish up. I didn't take the jab, by the way. I know a lot of pastors at Christian churches do the Bible church. They got the jab. Ben and Holtas probably got the jab. I'm not saying they should. I'm not saying it's bad. What I'm saying is, I know a lot of Christians and pastors got the jab, and I didn't. And some of these people, they might have thought that if you don't get the jab, for sure they're gonna be dead. Now, I didn't get the jab, but I'm strong feeling healthy still. So I'm not saying the jabs are bad. I'm not saying you shouldn't get them. I believe people should be able to choose freely to get vaccinated or not. I didn't choose to get vaccinated, and I guess because I wasn't afraid. See, I wasn't afraid of COVID. And a lot of people that are talking about they got the jab, I've seen them say this because they were scared. They were afraid. I didn't get the jab. I didn't get vaccinated once since turning 18, as a matter of fact. I'm not criticizing people who got the jab. I'm for you being able to do whatever you want. But I'm free to share my vaccine status. I know a lot of Christians, I'm a Christian, got the jab. And I guess I'm in a minority of Christians that didn't get the jab. And I didn't see that like I need to say. So I did a poll once asking how many people got the CV jab, and about 70% who got it. Something like that. That's a good question. Forget about it. I'm gonna finish it. Like a fire because he never trusted Christ as Savior.